I've made bad choices as a human being. I've made terrible decisions and choices in my personal life. And I'm talking to you because money will cloud your vision and you won't see the mistakes you're about to make. These things carry deeper scar tissue than losing money in a trade. I promise you, you have no idea the sense of remorse and regret that holds deep grips on me that I've done to myself that were self-inflicted because I didn't know any better. No one sat down with me and told me this is what you should have done, this is what you shouldn't have done. I was reacting emotionally and impulsively, thinking that I needed to do that to replace the pain I was going through. The lack of self-respect or self-worth that I had when I was a younger person. But you don't hear that now. When I'm talking, everybody says I'm arrogant. Everybody says I'm overconfident. Everybody says I'm a prick. That's because I've learned lessons that enable me to have this mindset. I'm not afraid. I know I can go out there and make money. I can touch anything and make it gold. But because I can doesn't mean that I should go out there and flaunt it in front of everybody. And you shouldn't either. That's a wolf mentality. Look at me. Yours is for me. Mine is for me. That's a wolf. When you look at a lion, when a pride goes out and hunts, they don't go out and kill in the lion that has the death grip on the throat of the gazelle or whatever it may be. It basically did the kill. The other ones may hold it down, but that kill was by suffocation by one lion. She's got a hold of its throat and waits for it to give up the ghost. They take that meat home. They share it together. So they take on the risks of going after that prey, not for a single purpose of feeding their one single belly, but that purpose is the same mindset that you should have as a trader. You have to have something outside yourself you're responsible for. I promise you, if you are not doing that, you can tell me, you can show me statements, you can show me certificates where you got funded, you can show me payouts, but I'm going to tell you in the quiet, in the moments where you're by yourself, you're shitting bricks. You're in trades you know damn well you shouldn't have been in, hoping that it pans out in your favor. You're doing so many resets that the public doesn't even know about. That's the real you. And you're getting caught up in the idea of showing an illusion. Here's what I did. Look at me. When you just take a step back and say, what have I been doing right now? Up to this point, what have I been doing? Have I been doing things that are for the betterment of something outside of myself? Am I leaving something behind? For me, generational wealth is important. More so now than it's ever been, because my children aren't equipped yet to be able to manage the difficulty that the mental aspects of trading bring with it. They have amazing weapons at their disposal, but they have also young minds that are very, very impulsive. Just like yours, just like mine was. Think about it. When you join the military, Air Force, okay? Do they just let anybody just sign up and go in there, hey, jump in this Raptor, fly it around, do whatever you want to do, try it out, take it a spin? No, of course not. Why? Why wouldn't they want to do that? Because it's worth a lot of money, and they can hurt themselves and other people in collateral damage. So there has to be some growing that's required and maturity. And I'm hoping that my children will grow into a greater appreciation for what it is that's available to them. But just because they have the ability to have enigma, recklessness, over trading, trying to be in there before it happens, trying to predict the setup, not take the setup. So there's a difference. We can anticipate a setup, but you're predicting, oh yeah, this, by the time I enter, then there really will be a reason in there. You know what that feels like. You've been doing it for months. blowing accounts trying to do it. Because you're taking on risk in and of yourself. The why that you're doing it is just you. And while you lie to yourself and say, I'm comfortable. If I lose the account, it's no big deal. That is a piss poor mentality. Every single account, every single transaction must carry with it a great respect for risk. Because what you're doing is no different than someone that goes to Las Vegas with their life savings and pisses it away. Flies back home and wishes they never had the idea of going out there in the first place. Because they got lucky one other time. They went with their life savings this time. They put it all online and said, hey, I'm going to take the gamble. I'm going to take that bet. I'm going all in. And then the flop doesn't work out for you. And everything you put up is gone. You can only do that so many times, folks. With the skill set that's not quite there yet, it's easy to quit. It's easy to quit when it's like that. And you deny yourself opportunities that are before you. There is treasure to be desired. And you can take this and turn it into something beyond your wildest dreams. Or you can destroy everything with impulsiveness. Doing things that you shouldn't have done. Thinking about things you shouldn't have been thinking about. Worrying about emotions that have no basis for being in the process of what it is you're trying to do. So I want you to think about how this is applicable to you. Because if you are a rebel, if you are a cowboy gunslinger out there that, hey, I'm going to gunsling with the best of them. And I'm the best now until the best shows up in front of you. And if it comes on your back, oh, whatever. It was fun. I'm living my life. Pedal to the metal. Full bore. Never slowing down. You might want to take some inventory and change some things. Because this game is won by the long game, not the short game. Take a step back for a second. Step out of yourself. Present this entire industry right now as it is as a TV show. What do you see? Get rich quick. All you have to do is pay the reset. It's not your money you're losing. But the fuck it ain't. It is your money that you're spending on those resets and can't get funded or can't hold on to the fund account once you get it. So that bullshit is absolutely honest. What are you doing with it? Are you being a good steward with that money? How could you possibly expect to be rewarded with more when you can't even manage the little that you work with right now? And you think something magical is going to happen when you get funded? Something magical is going to happen if someone laid down a large sum of money and said, hey, we don't know much about you, but here, manage this for us. That's pipe dreams. I don't sell that here. I talk to you in a manner where I want you to take stock in it. Think about what it means to you. What does it mean for you to have a greater sense of risk when you have the perspective outside yourself, not just, oh, if I lose money, it's no big deal. But if you lose money and you have someone that you're depending or that is dependent on you, that is entirely something altogether different.